Chapter 10. Dewdrops spattered on Chaya's skin as she brushed through the shrubbery. Dawn was a good time to be doing this. Nights were the worst. People were tense and waiting for trouble. But early morning, the night having passed, people were in a good mood, not at all expecting a thief to strike. At least that's how it had worked for robberies, so Chaya hoped the stealing prisoners was much the same. The first hurdle was getting into the complex. There were guards at the entrance and at the high posts of various points along the outer walls, not to mention the ones dotted along the top of the inner palace compound with a view of the grounds. She leaned against an ironwood tree and considered her options. She was safe here, this patch of wilderness away from the palace. Where she could see without being seen. But how to proceed? There was a rustling behind her, and a red-clad figure emerged. "You!" Chaya, pushing herself off the tree. "What are you doing here? Are you following me?" No," said Noah, panting slightly. I was just going for a walk." "At this time of morning? A likely story." I heard your friend, the boy." Noah looked down and scuffed the ground with a beaded shoe. Chaya sighed. "I don't know what you expect me to say. Thank you for your interest. Now please go away." "The thing you said the other day," said Noah, looking up. Chaya was beginning to wonder if she was deaf. "What did you mean when you said you were going to break in somewhere and steal something?" "Listen, I'm touched by your concern, but I'm kind of busy at the moment, and I don't have time to chat, okay?" Noah looked from Chaya to the palace complex in the distance. The lion statue, pale and faded as it rose against the dawn mist. "Are you going to rescue the boy?" "Will you?" "I can help you." "You?" "I figured out how to open the box, didn't I?" Chaya ignored that. "You, the daughter of a Kasim the merchant who wears silk dresses and fancy dress clothes as everyday shoes, who can be spotted a mile off in your sequin finery." Noah scowled. "What's wrong with that?" The girl obviously lived on another planet. "Nothing," said Chaya. "There's just nothing wrong with it. Now leave me alone." She darted away and sped off into the wilderness adjoining the east side of the royal complex. No point in engaging with Noah. She'd done enough damage already. She took the long way round, ducking behind the palace and emerging on the other side. This was the western end of the complex, next to the temple where she had her lessons on a Wednesday. The temple's white pinnacle towered up, piercing the new, milky, early morning sky. There it was, the temple, her gateway into the palace and Neil. The temple even shared a wall with the palace. On Sundays and full moon days, the monks went into the Queen's Prayer Hall through a pathway connecting the two. And from there it would be just a matter of Chaya sneaking into the underground prison. All she needed was to get into the temple. That was the first hurdle. She hesitated by the low boundary wall. Now, why would she be going in today on a Thursday when she had no lessons? What if one of the monks asked her? Her teacher, the old monk Mahanama, might be there for all she knew. She turned away and squinted into the empty road. A red shape was moving slowly ahead towards the city gates. Chaya sighed. There was no other way. Noah was her ticket into the temple. She hurried up the road, running along the length of the dazzling white scalloped walls. "Hey!" she called. Noah turned round, a startled look. "You said you wanted to help?" Chaya slowed down. Noah eyed her suspiciously. I did." "Well, come with me to the temple." "What, to pray for the boy?" "You do know I pray to a different God." "No, not to pray, to rescue him." Noah cocked her head. "Well, why go to the temple then?" "You'll see. Come on."